Rogers, Steven.
Just give me a chance.
Sorry, son.
I'm saving your life.
General Patton has said that wars are fought with weapons, but they are won by men.
You just don't know when to give up, do you? I could do this all day.
Our goal is to create the greatest army in history.
I should be going with you. Look, I know you don't think I can do this.
This isn't a back alley, Steve. It's war.
But every army begins with one man.
5 tries in 5 different cities. I can offer you a chance.
He will be the first in a new breed of super soldiers.
Why me? Because the weak man knows the value of strength, knows the value of power.
That wasn't so bad.
That was penicillin.
We are going to win this war because we have the best men.
Now, Mr. Stark.
Nay, who personally escort Adolf Hitler to the gates of hell.
How'd you feel?
It's all right.
Your task won't be simple.
Who the hell are you? The boss of money.
Your enemy is not what you expect.
I don't know if I can do this.
This is why you've been chosen.
What do you think?
I think it works.
Hello everybody and welcome back here to another showcase and review with the future. And as you can see here, we are going to focus today on more figures from Marvel Studios' Captain America the First Avenger, which is actually coming out today on the day I'm shooting this video on the 22nd. I'm actually going at 7 o'clock tonight to shoot this or to watch this in 3D, excuse me. And I can't wait. It's been one of my most anticipated comic book movies of all the comic book movies that have been launched this year in what I'm calling the year of the comic book films, because it seems like everything's a comic book movie coming out. But anyway, Captain America seems to be the best movie that they are going to release this year. I like to listen to reports from Roger Ebert from Siskel and Ebert, rest in peace Gene Siskel, but I had listened to them since I was a little kid along with my dad, and I still listen to Roger Ebert's reviews online on RogerEbert.com, and he says that Captain America is the best film since Iron Man. So all you Iron Man fans, get ready to see another epic movie, in my opinion. He says it's just from top to bottom the best movie they've made this year. It beats X-Men First Class and Thor, both, he says, and as far as movies go, in storyline and plot and just realism. He says it has a lot of CGI, but it is based in real time, and you can't go wrong with the Nazis in World War II as the enemies, he says, either. So let's get on to the other figures that I have picked up. Now I only want to pick up, I figured I only wanted to pick up one Captain America from the line, but I ended up picking up the comic series First Captain America 2 because I am such a Captain America fan. But I have decided to now try to pick up all the figures that are not Captain America from the line. And what I like about this line too, also I wanted to mention, is that they have a comic series and a movie series, which the Thor movie line did not have. And I was kind of disappointed by that. I wanted a comic version of Thor as well, which would have been really cool. But let's get on to the 4 figures that I have here to show off today. And as everybody knows, I like to keep my figures carded. And the only reason is because I have a display, which I will show everybody here at the end just to show you what I'm talking about with all these guys displayed and how cool it's getting in my wall is. Now, if I had the money, I'd buy 2 of these guys and open them up. I am not against opening figures. I'm all for opening your figures up. And I recently purchased Optimus Prime Leader Class Transformer, and actually opened him up, and I'll have him for review. So I do open them up from time to time. But with my on-card display going and the lack of money, I can only afford to buy one, and I love the way they look carded. So there's my explanation for not opening them up for anybody who may be confused on this video. So here we go. Captain Britain. He's the first one I picked up. A lot of people not been liking the looks of Captain Britain, but I noticed on the back how they have him posed here. He looks much better with the way this torso piece is made. He's the only figure I've seen with a torso piece that is made like that. But he looks much better standing up than he does hunched over as they have him here in the pack. It looks like he's kind of hunched over. So I'm thinking if you got him out of the package and kind of posed around on him, he might look a little better. But I have heard a lot of complaints on just the look overall. This figure is not good. And he was the last one hanging there out of a ton of freshly stocked Captain America figs. So he must not be too popular right now. But as you can see, he comes with his clip-on rocket blaster and the Excalibur sword. The sword is really neat. And one of the main reasons I picked this figure up, or else I probably would have passed, is because I have a good friend that just stayed with me for 18 days, and he's from London, England, and I can't help but think of him when I see Captain Britain. And since I have Captain America, I had to have Captain Britain up alongside him. And that's the reason. So let's get on with a little story on Captain Britain. He is a jack of many trades and a master of all. Strength, stamina, flight, and the invisible force field. He's got everything he needs to battle villains all across the globe. The more he believes in himself, the more powerful he becomes, and the more justice he can bring to Britain and the rest of the world. So he's the Captain America of England, in my opinion, or Great Britain. And that's very cool. He's got the Union Jack on him, so he's defending UK, where Captain America is defending United States. And he is a comic series fig, by the way, as well, so he will not be in the film. But other figures from the line, Red Skull, Crossbones, and Super Combat Captain America, which I have. Those are the two hardest to get a hold of right there. And you may be surprised at the end of this video what I was able to find. So, I've actually seen that they have getting a little easier to find. I just seen a Red Skull the other day hanging that I passed on, and you'll see why. But Captain Britain, we'll put him up alongside Captain America over here. And get on to the next figure. And the next figure I like a lot, and it's Winter Soldier. Now my friend Hung17688 picked up Winter Soldier, and after I seen that review, I had to pick him up. He comes with this snap-open jetpack, it says here, and it's very similar to a G.I. Joe accessory, in my opinion, that they gave out with some of the G.I. Joes in the Rise of Cobra line. There's something similar given to some of the figures in that line. But you can see his black mask on there. Very cool looking outfit. And the reason I like Winter Soldier is because this is actually Bucky Barnes turned bad. Bucky Barnes, one of my favorite guys too, because he is Captain America's sidekick. And as we read on the back here, it says, critically injured and lost in the freezing North Atlantic, the former partner of Captain America was eventually discovered by a sinister and shadowy group of evil men. He brainwashed by them, he became the Winter Soldier, a dangerous and skilled assassin feared around the world. So that's very cool that Bucky has gone bad, and there he is wearing his jetpack and holding his rifle there. You can see snap opening jetpack, and you see it does have all the labels in the Hasbro, and visit CaptainAmerica.com. Same kind of packaging as all on the back, but it does show other figures. You have heavy artillery Captain America, Ultimates Captain America, and Battlefield Captain America. And as always in these movie lines, there's a ton of Captain Americas, a ton of whoever the movie is after, and then just a few extra characters, it seems like, that are really hard to get a hold of. Winter Soldier, I have seen quite a bit, so he should be quite easy to get a hold of. But for review here, I have the Marvel Universe Bucky, or for comparison actually, not review. But you can see that Bucky had the same style mask and that American Civil War type attire, and it's like they just kind of upgraded it for Winter Soldier. He still has that same type of mask, but there I thought would be a cool shot side by side of Bucky Barnes and then his evil counterpart Winter Soldier. So very cool. I don't think I've ever reviewed this Bucky Barnes either, but when I show the shot of my figures hanging at the end of this video, I will definitely show off Bucky Barnes in that vid. along with the other Marvel Universe figures that I have. Just a quick shot. Not really going to go over and review them. Unless I get new ones, I may do that. But I've gotten so behind on some of my reviews that I gotta just skip some. So, there's the Winter Soldier. So, as I said, Red Skull and Crossbones, very hard to get a hold of, I heard from this series. Well, the first figure that I got a hold of was Crossbones. And they were freshly stocked. There was one Crossbones hanging, and I picked them up. You can see he's comic series too. Very cool looking, and I can see why he is so popular in the series, just because of how badass he looks. He is actually a comic series figure. You see he's got a green machine gun back there, and he's got a small Uzi type machine gun in his hand, and up here as well. So very cool. He comes with 3 attachable weapons, it says, so they do attach to his body. Crossbones, very happy to get this guy. As I said, the only one I've ever seen of Crossbones. I have not seen another Crossbones since. On the back here, it says, what Crossbones lacks in superpowers, he makes up for in marksmanship and hand-to-hand combat. As an instructor at a school for criminals, he's always got to have plenty of weapons and ammo on hand. His trio of explosive weapons almost makes him a match for Captain America himself. So he is a comic villain of Captain America. He includes 3 attachable weapons there. He has him posed with his machine gun there. Looks like an M16 actually. Well, I don't know what it is actually. But Crossbones. Very happy to get this one, since he is, I guess, considered a chase figure, since he is only packaged 1 per case. And we're going to put him in here somehow. When we get the wide shot, we'll get him in there. So the last figure that I wanted to show in this video was my favorite figure that I picked up so far from this, because he is the best villain, I think, that has ever been made by Marvel. And it's none other than Red Skull, the Nazi evil Red Skull, who plots to even throw over Hitler, or overthrow Hitler, excuse me. You can see he does come in his Nazi outfit like. And he is a movie series fix, so this is what his depiction is in the movie. Look at the face sculpt on this guy. This guy is cool. I actually seen one more of these and was tempted almost to grab him, just to like sell on eBay or for a friend or something. But I decided to pass on him because I really don't have the money at the time. But you can see he comes with this fast firing rocket launcher. And he also comes with this, I wouldn't know what this is. Is this lightning or crystal-like stuff here that he holds in his hand? I guess I'll find out tonight in the movie what that's all about. But I'm not sure what that is. And he also has his pistol here. And his fast-firing rocket launcher. But love this guy. Love this figure. Would love to get one to open up, and I almost picked that one to open up as well. But just look at the face of this guy. Awesome. Badass. On the back, Red Skull is an evil genius with an endless hunger for power. He wants nothing more than to see Captain America destroyed. He creates ever more devastating weapons by harnessing the might of the cosmic cube. Now armed with an explosive rocket launcher, Red Skull is ready to make another attempt at world domination. So, really nice. Really nice. There he is posed with his firing launcher, which I don't know if he uses that in the movie or what, but it could just be something thrown in there. There you have U.S. Agent, which I want to get a hold of, because he is actually not Captain America, although he looks much like him. But the paint job was so bad on this U.S. Agent that I seen last that I decided to pass. You have Winter Combat Captain America and Heroic Age Captain America. Heroic Age Captain America actually is Bucky Barnes. I would like to get that one too, just because it is Bucky as Captain America. I guess he took over the realms in the comics. So, there you have it for Red Skull, and there you have it. Oh yeah, and I also wanted to show just that I have the Captain America here too, from the Marvel Universe, and Bucky Barnes, so I'll put them in there. So, very cool, and I want to say thank you to everybody who tuned in and watched, and make sure you hit the subscribe button if you like what you see and you haven't subbed already. Make sure you hit the like button if you like what you see, and leave a comment, and I'll be sure to get back at you. I always like to hear what people have to think. But as I said, thanks, and as always, peace out. Okay, everybody, I actually said before that I was going to show off the display of my Captain America figures, and so here I go. This is why I keep them carded. If I had more money, I would buy more than one and open one up. But here you go. Not great lighting in here. Let me try to get a little more on there. There we go. But you see, I have all the Captain Americas hanging up. Battlefield, Winter Soldier, and it's cool because right above I got Captain the Marvel Universe and Bucky right above Winter Soldier. You can see Captain Marvel there on the Universe. But you see another one, and then there you go on the Captain Americas. Comes down to Thor and his MU fig, and then we go up to, like, I got Marvel's Wrecker, Multiple Man, Spider-Man, the two Iron Mans that Hung got me, Peace to Hung, Captain Marvel, Bucky, Captain America. You know, I actually picked up some Pez lately, dispensers, keeping them carded too. Captain America, Thor, Batman, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Wolverine. I'm gonna get around to reviewing this stuff, but it's just been hectic. There you go, some wrestling figures. All my G.I. Joes I have actually resorted to putting on the back of my headstand, because as you can see, I'm going to just quickly scan over all my Spider-Man figures there, a whole entire row. I've actually picked up a couple new ones. The Green Lanterns, the Batman, Transformers, and just, you know, just random sorts of comic book characters and stuff. So, there you pretty much have it for my on-card collection, and that is why I like to keep them carded. Sooner or later, this entire room probably will be filled with figures on card. So, I wanted to show everybody that. So, as I say all the time, thanks for watching, and as always, peace out.